Hello, everyone, and welcome to Geek Tank, where everything is a matter of geek. I'm Zia.
And I'm Kay.
And this is our guest, Otto, for today's segment, which is, Who Are You?
Who am I?
That's right. Actually, that's the very first question, Otto, even though I just told everyone who you are. Who are you?
Oh, well, my name's Otto Ayala. You can refer to me as Otto Man.
Otto Man.
If you want to.
Like Ottoman Empire.
Yeah, a lot of people like saying that.
Okay.
The Ottoman Empire?
Yeah, they say.
Are you from Turkey, Otto?
No.
Where are you from?
My parents are from El Salvador.
El Salvador.
I'm from California.
I never would have guessed El Salvador. I knew this prior to this episode, but when he first told me, I never would have guessed it.
What are you drinking there, bud?
Orange juice.
And I have vodka.
And I have nothing.
He's not allowed.
Yeah.
Not after last time.
Yeah.
All right, he got too crazy.
Yeah. He got so crazy that he didn't answer any of the questions I asked him when I did Who Are You with him.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time since you did that episode, right?
Yeah. We were actually both very tired that day, and I was experimenting.
That was like 3 years ago.
I'm still experimenting. It's like the college years again. I'm experimenting.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right. Professor Hulk over here.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Otto.
What would you like to know?
Anything.
Whatever
you want to tell us.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? Broad questions.
That is
There you go.
it's a very
I want
broad
to see what comes
question.
out of your mind. This is
All right,
it's
okay.
about figuring out what's in your head.
All right. So who am I?
Tell us 3 things about yourself. The first 3 things that come to your head.
Okay.
2 truths and a lie.
So 2 truths and a lie. Okay. So
I am the captain now.
so I'm Hispanic. All right. If anyone's wondering, because a lot of people don't get that. I don't know why, but I am just fully Hispanic.
Well, I mean, I guess with the nickname Otto Man, people think you're
Yeah, they
Turkish.
think I'm Turkish, and I'm all like, nah, dude.
So is this a lie? You're actually Turkish, but you're telling us you're
No.
Hispanic.
This is the truth. All right. So these 2 other ones, you'll have to figure it out. All right. So second part is I'm in the band Yucatan Suckaman. All right.
Okay.
And the third one is I have $2,000 in my bank account.
Okay, that's the lie.
That's the lie?
That's the lie.
That's the lie. All right.
What do you think, Kay?
Or was it a lie that I even
He's
told
smiling.
a lie?
He's saying 50-50.
He's going to say 50-50, yeah.
They both are lies.
I just want to let you know, Kay, you are not the captain now. This is you're your first mate. You're just tagging along for this cruise, buddy.
Yeah, you're going to have to swab the poop deck, man.
Yeah.
That's right. Get to swabbing, buddy.
No, I mean, he's definitely in the band. Yucatan Suckaman. I guess you should ask him about that band, man.
So yeah, that's actually a good idea. Thank you,
Bro.
first mate. This is Starbucks over here.
Bro, the Yucatan Suckaman, it's all about bringing
All
the
about.
moist... All about.
Okay, call that out.
All right, okay.
All about.
It's all about, because I was thinking about the word already, right? It's all about bringing the moisturization to Los Angeles, California.
The
all right?
moisturization.
Yeah.
Can you
It's all
can
about
you
the
explain that?
beautification project, man.
So is it like you're bringing the moisture from
We're
Florida to
bringing-
California?
No. Florida sucks. All right, let's get that clear.
Well, I mean, we need a little bit less humidity, so please take the moisturization from here.
Well, no, I mean, I like the dry state. All right, it's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're bringing moisture to it, so it's
Yeah,
not going to
yeah.
be dry anymore.
No. It's just talking about glam metal, man. We're bringing back glam metal.
Bringing back
man.
glam metal. Okay.
Yeah, it's
you're kinda
actually-
rocking that glam style.
There's actually a pretty nice few bands I've met that are they're kind of doing it.
Okay.
We got Crash from Texas. All right.
Mm-hmm.
We got Leather Duchess. All right. They're
Okay.
also from Los Angeles. Right.
All right.
Actually, my bud, he's gonna start playing with them now. So.
Okay.
So
So
wait. You're breaking up Yucatan Suckaman?
No,
So
it's
your
it's a project, side project.
Okay.
Yeah, because we don't tour, right?
but you're
It'd
here
be
in
really
Orlando,
hard to
and
tour
you
with
should-
just 2 people.
So okay, there's 2 people in Yucatan Suckaman.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your role in the
My
band?
role is singer and creative visionary.
Okay.
That's what I do.
So can you sing for us now?
Not at all. You'll
Why?
have to pay for that shit, dude.
Really? I mean, I have my wallet on me.
Yeah. All right, go get it.
How much we talking?
Bro, we're talking about hundreds, all right?
Okay, I
This
got
is
it.
a one-man
I got
show.
about $350.
Oh, nah, dude. It's too little. All right. Don't worry. I'm gonna have a business card. It's gonna say Otto Man on it.
Okay.
And it's talking about everything I do. All right.
So your buddy, what does he do in the band?
What does he do? He does all the instruments. He does all the grunt work, man.
So like, do you guys he plays all of them at once live?
No, we don't play live. It's hard to play live
So
with
you're
just
on-
one
you're
guy.
on Spotify.
No, we're not on Spotify.
Where can people find Yucatan
Bro,
Suckaman?
where can you find us? You can find us on the street corners. That's where you can find us.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. No, you can't do that. No.
Okay, but it's a project you're
yeah, it's
working
a
on
project
getting it
we're working
started.
on. Yeah.
So are you looking for band members right now?
No, not really, actually, because I found that just working with him is pretty well. Whenever we bring other people into the mix, it just gets really bad.
They throw it off.
What about security? You guys looking for some security?
Yeah, we are looking
Some
for security.
bodyguards?
Yeah, we do need
I do that?
bodyguards. Yeah,
Kay's got
'cause
tattoos. That means he's scary.
we got a lot of weird
Intimidating.
people trying to talk to us,
Yeah.
actually. So if you're in the LA area, we do need a bodyguard.
Yeah, you can grow your beard back, Kay, and look like a Game of Thrones character again.
Yeah, actually, it's better
Yeah.
if you do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look like some sort of like Norse god.
So
People won't get-
what was it that happened at work the other day when you still had the big beard?
Oh, I had the big beard and then I shaved it after that horrible Game of Thrones thing.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna talk about the dude that came in and complimented you on your beard.
Oh,
Oh,
That's what I was referring to.
What do you-
yeah. I was like, when I had my big beard, people were just complimenting me on my beard. Like, wow, it's so straight. It's
so straight.
It's so uniform. Like it just fits your face, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was really strange. I'm like, Kay, you
Bro?
look like you came off the set of Walking Dead. Please shave it. Walking Dead is not relevant anymore.
Like,
Or it
did you
shouldn't
brush
be.
it? Is that what it looked like?
It was just straight.
It was
Yeah.
just straight.
He's-
Dude, man.
Yeah.
My beard grows into like a huge mess.
Oh yeah, mine too. That's why I keep
Yeah.
it short. Like if you look here, there's actually a spiral.
Yeah.
It grows in a spiral like the hair on your head does. And,
Yeah, mine doesn't do that. Mine just goes.
just go straight.
It's a straight uniform beard, and it's like apparently I can grow it really well.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you
I'm
should
blessed
grow
that
back.
way.
Yeah.
But enough about your beard because this is about Otto.
Yeah.
Otto
It's
man.
about the Otto man.
So tell us
All
about
right.
your beard, Otto.
My beard.
Aside from
Okay.
it being messy, what can we? Have you ever grown a big beard like Kay did?
Bro, like, I think the first time you met me, I had a giant beard.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, I can't
dude.
remember.
I started shaving it for the glam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it was actually pretty funny because, like, I had recently moved to California, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know anyone there, right? All I knew was my neighbor, but I didn't even talk to him because, I knew him when I was like fucking 4 years old.
Oh,
right?
I thought you were gonna say because he's not in a band, ergo he's not.
Oh, no, he's in
cool
a different
enough.
band. He has his own band. He has this
Oh.
whole like.
Oh, your neighbor has a band too.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
Okay.
that's how we got into it. Like just
Okay.
meeting other bands, and then I just got interested in that shit.
Okay.
So, anyways, like, I just recently moved to California. This is like 5 years ago, right? I didn't talk to anyone. Like, I just sat in my room and drinking sake, right?
Sake.
Yeah, at this time it was sake.
But now you've moved on to soju.
I have moved on to soju.
Okay.
We can probably get like a little close up right here of this peach soju pin that I bought
we can't.
to commemorate it.
I also see this other pin with the skeleton on it. Can you explain that?
Oh yeah.
What's on there for those that can't see it on the camera? 'Cause
So
it's a, bit
it's
far
a
away.
girl straddling this skull head with her ass. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, so like the skeleton is eating ass.
Yeah, he's eating ass.
I
Yeah.
totally forgot. I'm sorry to interrupt, but his Christmas present. I should literally just give it to him now. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
not
are
really
you
good.
serious?
You really should. Yeah.
Damn,
That
dude, that
seems
was like
shitty.
half a year ago.
I know.
Damn, dude. It's been so long already.
That's
Is it really a Christmas? I think
That's messed up.
I think
He
the
already got
time
you your
period has
present.
already gone for it to be a Christmas
Yeah.
present.
you may as well give it to him on next Christmas.
Next, like, or my birthday too. That works.
Yeah,
your
that
birthday?
too.
It's in October, man.
See, it's
There you
coming
go.
up.
Yeah, it's
You
coming
going
up.
back down here? No.
Otto Man's
No way.
birthday is in October, man.
No. My Florida trip is once a year. All right, 'cause
Wow.
that's as much Florida as
Dude,
I can
don't,
handle.
I don't blame you. There's Florida's pretty overwhelming.
Bro, man.
Living here,
Hey
I mean,
guys, for those that watch us and live in Florida, Their
Florida
views
sucks.
do not reflect the views of Geek Tank. Okay.
Hey! I know a lot of people that live in Florida that want to get out of Florida.
Okay, but you know what?
Florida is sometimes
is a
it depends on the
terrible
day.
state to live
Florida
in.
some days is a tropical wonderland, and then some days
There are a few cities that you could live in
swamp
Florida.
ass central.
Once again, guys, these views are not reflected collectively.
They are reflected
If I didn't like
collectively.
Florida, do you think I'd still be living in Florida?
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I lived in Florida for quite a few years, and it was I just vamoosed.
Okay, so why? Tell us about that. Why did you vamoose from Florida?
Ooh, we want to talk about that one. Okay,
Do you
that's a
want to?
big one. Yeah, that's a big one.
Okay,
All right.
let's hear about it.
All right.
This is where we're getting big.
So-
now. We're getting serious.
So if you're my parents and you're watching this, this never happened. All right, this is actually a huge lie. This is one of the lies.
This is one of the lies.
This is one of the lies. All right. So so I was living over in Sand Lake actually, with Tyler actually. You know my friend Tyler. Yeah.
Yep.
And 2 other roommates and this drug dealer guy, whatever. Right.
Oh, okay. With Tyler and a drug dealer. Wait, you lived in Florida with Tyler. He was your roommate. Okay.
Yeah, he was my roommate. We actually slept in the same bed. That was pretty funny.
What?
Okay.
The only thing that divided us was Kamiko-tan, right?
Which is I know
Which
what it is.
which is
but
his-
explain.
which is his girlfriend.
Okay.
Nice, beautiful lady. All right,
Body pillow.
body pillow. I wouldn't say that.
I'm trying to get it out of
But
you, or
anyway.
else I will say it.
But anyways,
It's literally a body pillow.
it is a body pillow. That's a joke. I mean, it's from 30 Rock. You know.
Yeah.
James Franco with Kamiko-tan. So, I was going to UCF, right? And it was like my first year there. Like I had just gone out of Valencia, and I was going there for computer science, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what they didn't tell me in the beginning was that I had to take calculus 1, 2, 3, and then physics was calculus 1 and 2
For computer science.
for computer science. Yeah,
Okay.
all I wanted to do was program. I don't, and then like I took calculus 2, and I was all like,
That's a bit much for programming.
It's a lot.
I don't feel like you need.
bro, it was a
Calculus
lot,
for
bro.
that.
I was like, I fucking failed that class. I failed all my classes at UCF, bro. And I was all like, fuck, dude. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, they already, like, their fucking introduction's all about how, like, if you fail once, you're on probation. If you fail again, then you just get kicked out. And I was all like, damn, dude, I took, like, three or four classes. Like, I don't want to keep doing this,
Uh-huh.
So it was like finals, and I fucking failed the shit out of that, obviously, right?
Mhm.
That's the whole thing, right? I got fucking D's in my class. I dropped out a few classes that they offered it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we got that one guy who lived on the couch, right? He gave me acid.
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of acid.
That's
Yeah,
a hell of a thing to give.
Gave me a lot of
Acid,
acid,
yeah,
actually.
Oh.
So I took, I think it was 4 tabs, right? So it was funny because he told me.
Is this your first time doing it? And
No, that was my second time doing it. The first time I did it, I only took 1. And
so you just jumped up from 1
1 to 4. Yeah. And
So like, where was the sense of progression with this? Because it's not even a double thing, so it's not like you're going by like whatever they
I
call
just-
that. Is like
I don't know. He just did straight.
Bro,
he just
man.
lost it.
Straight up.
Bro, man, dude. All I know is that Jim Morrison did a lot of acid, and I was gonna do it too.
so you've always been a rock star at heart. You just
Oh yeah,
Okay.
totally, man. Like, okay, that's not true. I mean, in middle school, I listened to a lot of rap, right? But when I went to high
Hey,
school,
rap is rock too, because rock was all about being a rebel, and rap
Yeah,
same
yeah.
thing.
But,
Rap is rock too.
But I started moving more into like 60s stuff in high school. So
Okay.
I was very much one of those hippie motherfuckers, like with the
Okay.
circle shades and all that. Like,
I mean, you got the hair too.
yeah, I did have the long hair. Actually, it was even longer before. Yeah.
Okay.
But So I took those 4 hits of acid, and I could not ever explain that trip to you because it is such a dreamlike experience.
Okay, but try anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try as best as I can. So it was really bad because I've never taken that much, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I took the 4 all at once, and the guy was all like, "Bro, what the fuck? You're only supposed to take 2, and then take 2 after once you're coming down." And I was all like, "No, fuck that shit. I took all 4, you know."
Oh boy.
So he's calling the guy who gave it to him. He was all like, "Oh, he's in for a good trip." And what I didn't realize is that I was in for a bad trip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there I am. It's like 10 minutes in, right? I got this sick fucking like feeling in my stomach. I just want to throw up, right?
Uh-huh.
Because you're supposed to throw up. Like once you have that feeling, it'll like hit you harder, right? Once you throw up. But I have a huge aversion to throwing up. I fucking hate throwing up.
Okay. Well, I think most people do.
Like,
I don't like throwing up.
But some people like they can like
They can just go with it.
Yeah, they can just go with it. They're all like, I feel like throwing up. I'm just gonna make myself throw up. Like I've seen like my dad do it. I've seen a few friends do it. They just fucking.
Oh, like put their fingers back. Yeah, I can't do that. No.
Yeah, no, dude. So yeah, I couldn't do that. And then everyone's all like, "Oh, you gotta throw up. You gotta throw up." It's like just throw up. And like I'm going to the bathroom. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. So that's already going bad, right? And then we get to a point where I start losing my vision, dude. Like I couldn't see anything. Like it was all white. There's like these like rings going around of color, and like after that it's all a blur because I was all like, bro, who am I? What's my name? Shit.
Just like this show, who am
I know.
Jackie Chan.
I forgot who I was, right?
I? Uh-huh.
But whatever, like all that passed, and somehow I came to a realization that I fucking hated living in Florida. Fucking hated going to school in Florida. Fucking hated driving in Florida. I hated everything about Florida, right? The only good thing about Florida were my friends. That was it. So it was sad leaving my friends, obviously, because I couldn't really see them as much anymore. But that's why I moved to California, right? Because I was all like, bro, mom, like I called her up like after the trip. I was all like, I'm moving to Florida. Then I called my dad, who lives in California, right? Oh wait, did I say moving to Florida?
Yeah, I think you meant moving to California.
I'm moving to California. That's what I meant to say. So, I called my dad. I'm all like, hey, I'm gonna live with you. Is that cool? It's like, yeah, it's cool. I was like, all right, cool. So then I moved to California, right? Didn't have any friends, nothing, neighbor, right, whatever. So, one day I get really shit-faced on sake.
So this is still prior to the soju days.
Yeah, this is still prior to soju days. I was a thrasher before I started drinking soju.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, not even thrasher. I mean, I didn't even listen to that much thrash metal. I just like dressing up like it.
So you were all about the style.
Yeah.
Faking it.
Fake it till you make it.
Make it. Yeah. So, like I was so fucked up, and I'm talking to my neighbor, and I don't even know what I was telling him, but we're talking about Ronnie James Dio. I fucking love Dio, and like we're talking about like how he met his wife and stuff like that, like at his grave or some shit like that. I forgot what it was specifically, but we're bonding over it. We're all like, oh yeah, Ronnie James Dio's a shit, like fucking Rainbow, his Black Sabbath years, obviously when he did Dio, Heaven and Hell was pretty sick, and so we're going off that, and then like the next day we started hanging out more and more, and then he told me like, oh yeah, no, I'm part of a band, right? So I hang out with him and his band, right? And then
what's the name of his band?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter anymore because they split it.
Oh, it's not.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
Right,
they split apart, right? So that was kind of weird because like I tried like being friends with all of them at the same time, but it's impossible to do, because they don't want to talk to each other at all, So
you had to pick favorites.
Yeah, pretty much, and like it kind of sucked, But I still like saw him from time to time, like as much as I could. But like we were going to like a bunch of festivals. Like we were going like Ozfest meets Knotfest. We were gonna go see like even stuff that wasn't thrash metal. We were like going to see the Necromantics too. They're like psychobilly. Yeah.
Wait, psychobilly?
Yeah, psychobilly.
This is a genre?
Yeah, it's a genre.
Bro, I don't know genres. Like people be throwing these things out there. To be honest, I don't even know what thrash is. Thrasher
thrash
and
metal is like that's like from the 80s. Yeah.
Okay.
It started, I believe, with like Metallica, but they coined the term through Anthrax's first album, Metal Thrash and Mad.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
That's
To
why
me,
they call it thrash
all these
metal.
things are like
Um,
arbitrary. It's just rock.
Fucking Dave Mustaine split off from Metallica. He made his own band. I don't like Metallica and Megadeth, by the way. I fucking hate those bands. I think they're terrible.
Once again, his views do not reflect.
Yeah, no, they do.
It's all opinions. It's fine.
I know.
And there's also Slayer. Slayer's fucking sick, dude. Like, bro.
So he does like Slayer, though.
Yeah, of course. I want to go see them in San Diego. I drove from LA to San Diego to see Slayer. And Anthrax was there too, which is fucking sick.
And that's a
Somewhere.
drive.
It is a drive. Yeah.
Because California is big.
Yeah.
How was it like your life adjusting from Florida to California? Like, did you have to learn things that you
Not
you were
really.
accustomed to in Florida?
No, not so much. But it does get annoying whenever you say something and they're all like, "Oh, that's that Florida shit." Like I got
Like
to
what?
like, bro, I was talking about how I went to elementary school, right? I was all like, "Oh yeah, I went to Brentwood, you know, it was pretty nice." And they're all like, "Oh, okay." I was all like, "You know where Brentwood is?" It's like, "No, I don't know anything about Florida." I was all like, "Fool, it's in California. What are you talking about? It's in LA." Like, I lived in LA, you know? You do realize this, right?
But then they tell you that's that Florida shit.
Yeah. Like, just say, like I say
Brentwood
something that they haven't
In
heard
California.
of. You know,
That's
I know.
that Florida shit.
I know, yeah. It's weird.
Did they ever ask you about alligators?
Yeah, actually, yeah. They ever asked me if I ever seen alligators, and yes, I have. All right.
Shit, we're known for alligators.
We are known for alligators, because motherfuckers come up on your, like, backyard and shit.
Yeah, I've had that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to any other like pond or lake down the street and you'll see an alligator.
Yeah.
They're Florida swamp puppies.
You know, I've never had gator jerky, though.
I haven't had that either. I haven't eaten gator at all.
For real? Yeah.
No.
And I've thought about eating it. I don't know how it tastes.
You know, it's funny.
I've had gator tail.
Well, at least I had gator. I never had
Oh,
gator
so
at all.
you have had gator.
Yeah. Well, he specifically.
I did specifically say gator jerky.
I mean, okay, yeah, that's true. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
You mean it's 50-50? It's not 50-50? You
Is
don't
it
know
50-50?
No.
I think it was 50-50.
No, it was,
yeah.
I had gator
He
tail.
ate 50% of gator tail and then didn't touch the other 50%.
The part that wasn't jerky.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
Anyway.
seen gator look cooked out on grill and it looks pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's probably just another meat. Someone said that it tastes like chicken.
Yeah, it does.
Everyone says
Like,
it's
I've heard that
like
from a
chicken.
teacher in middle school.
Well, because you know, with gator tail, they deep fry it like chicken nuggets.
Yeah. See, when I moved down here, I always thought it was funny that, or not funny, like not funny in a like laughing sense, but like funny in a weird way that people would eat gator because moving down here,
Yeah.
I was associated alligators with things that might eat humans. So it was like,
Well,
what
I mean,
if
they
an
will.
alligator ate a human and then humans ate that alligator? Is that technically cannibalism?
Well, some people eat sharks.
I mean, that too. But then I guess, you know, if you were to tell that to someone in California, they'd be like, "That's that Florida shit."
All right, let's get
There's
out of
that Florida
topic.
shit.
I don't like fucking sharks.
Oh,
that's
shit.
right, we'll
Yeah,
stop.
that was explained.
You mean shark therapy didn't fix this
No.
yet? No.
I don't fucking.
No. Yeah,
I don't
like,
think
he doesn't.
sharks
He doesn't watch Finding Nemo. He doesn't. That doesn't.
Well, that
that
wouldn't scare you, would it? Because it's animated.
no.
Yeah.
That one definitely doesn't come with the views of Geek Tank. All right. Sharks aren't your friends.
Wait. No. The saying, Otto, is fish
No,
are
no, yeah,
friends, not
exactly.
food. I get it. You're trying to invert it, but it's not clever.
No, that's not. Fine. All right. You know, fuck you.
I'm fucking with you. That's that Florida shit, man.
Yeah, that's the Florida.
That's that California shit. Go back.
Go back. I am gonna go back.
Because the weather there is so much more beautiful than here. Huh?
It is. It's actually a lot colder there right now.
It's
Yeah.
really cold.
Yeah.
But
Like I can wear this and not be sweating.
cool, not cold though. Like when you're saying cold, I'm thinking cold. Like you need a jacket.
Like cold, you need a jacket. Yes.
Like we're okay. It's
Well, you know
June
what?
1st right now, so
Yeah, probably now it's probably gotten hotter because I mean it's
Okay.
been 2 weeks.
California has actual seasons, whereas Florida has
Yeah.
summer and hell.
It gets cold. Then you need a jacket.
You need a
I
jacket
can wear
for
my
2
leather
days.
jacket. Yes.
So, okay, aside from transitioning to California after your trip, what else did that LSD trip teach you? Did you have any other profound experiences on it or lessons?
Profound experience, man. The whole experience I had was fuck that shit. That became my motto for life. Like, if I don't like it, just fuck it. You know, why am I gonna deal with it? Just fucking, cause like I used to deal with so much shit. Like I just fucking eat the shit sandwich and be like, no, that's how it has to be. And now I don't know. If it's like I don't like it, then fuck, just go fuck yourself. You know.
Well, that's not a bad lesson at all. It's
It's a very good lesson, yeah. Cause like sometimes there'll be things like at a job, they'll tell you like, oh no, you gotta be like good to the customer and shit like that. I was like, bro, this fool is like yelling at me and shit. It's like I'm not gonna deal with that. That's why I don't do food service anymore, because I don't want to deal with that shit.
So, has it made you any more outgoing than you used to be? Because you seem like you're pretty like guy that's comfortable. In his
Well, I
own
mean, I
skin,
was
yeah.
always outgoing. I never had a problem with that. I mean, I had a problem with that like as a kid.
Like being shy.
Yeah, I was pretty quiet,
Okay.
But like in high school, like I sort of like grew out of that,
All right.
and then college grew out of it even more.
So, okay. Let's see. What else might it have taught you? Did it make you question reality at all?
Oh yeah, that was a whole weird thing that I probably can't really get into.
You can't get into.
The reality thing, nah, because that was a whole trippy thing, man.
So you can't get into it because you can't put it into words. Or
Yeah,
it's just
because I
making-
can't put it into words, not
Okay.
because I don't want to
Let's
talk about
let's
it.
try it. Yes. So let's try to put that into words. So prior to this, were you a religious person at all?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how would you have described yourself?
I guess just take for things how they are. I guess never really put too much thought into it.
So basically, like something along the lines of agnostic.
Not really even then. No.
You're just disinterested.
Yeah. I mean, never I enjoy learning about like religions and stuff like that, but I never really believed any of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did that change afterward?
No, not really. Because the reality thing was the whole different thing. Because that was having more to do with like time and stuff like that.
Okay.
So at one point, at the beginning of the trip, I could like see myself in the same room, just because I was on the floor, but I could see myself on the couch, right?
Okay.
Just like laying down on the couch, right? And it was like really weird because like, it's like, it was like this, like a mesh, a mesh of what was actually there and a mesh of what was to be,
Mm-hmm.
So the whole idea of time was like unraveling to me. So it was weird.
So you were seeing the future while simultaneously seeing the present.
Exactly.
Okay. So then you also had an out of body experience.
I'm not even sure if that's what it was. Because I was sitting down, at this other side. Because that was happening at the time.
But you were seeing yourself in
the
both
future.
positions.
And in the future, I could see myself in the past. Yeah.
So it was like you were looking out of two sets of eyes.
It was weird, dude. That's what I was telling you. We probably should have
fucking
talked about
weird.
it.
You seen the movie Doctor Strange, right?
Yeah.
When the ancient one just.
No, it
pushes,
wasn't.
like,
But it
out of
wasn't
the
even
body.
like that. He's saying like,
No.
okay,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, but it was like if let's say I'm you and you're also you, it would be like you're seeing through my eyes, but also seeing through your eyes. So like literally, like it's possible you could have been looking
Yeah.
yourself in the face.
Yeah. But like there was like distortions going on because that's it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's all that distortion. I also remember like I was looking up at the popcorn ceiling and it looked like it was like water. Kind of wanted to touch it.
Yeah, like the ripple effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Could feel like the meat falling off my skeleton. Like it's like gravity weighing it down.
Uh-huh.
It's weird, dude.
So, okay, so tell us then, what do you think about time now?
Time now. Well, I just think it was an acid trip, so I didn't really like.
So you just write it off. You don't think of it as anything.
Dude, you can't really think of that too much, man. You go fucking insane, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'm a thinker though. I like to. Or I don't like to. I just do overthink about things.
Yes,
It's not that I don't like thinking about stuff like that. It's more that like I just rather brush it off into like a creative aspect of it, not really actually think about it, like as being a part of me, you know.
Yeah.
So you can say your religion is your religion of self.
Wait, what?
Your religion is like your religion of self or whatever. Like.
Oh yeah. What I do is.
Yeah.
Well, when I say religion, I don't mean to get into like, oh, are you like Christian or this and that. I mean, you can be that, but like, I guess I just mean like in a more spiritual sense. Like, do you think there's any, like, you know, what do you think is the grander picture of reality? Because you know, it's
think you live, you die, and death doesn't end it.
yeah. Like, do you think that, or do you think
it.
death is just an end?
It could be an end, you know. I mean, I don't think it really ends it though, you know.
Yeah.
Shit's all weird.
I mean, if you were seeing yourself from a present perspective and a future perspective, then I mean, who knows? Time is fucking screwy like that.
Time is
it's a construct, a wisp of smoke.
Yeah,
I've never
puff
heard
of
that
cloud.
before. I've never heard that except from your own mouth. So explain that.
Oh, okay. They were talking about you've seen my Facebook profile, right? It's under David Wong.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, so you got that from a David Wong novel.
Yeah, from John Dies at the End.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I remember you're David Wong now, but you were Justin Wong.
That was an accident.
Probably like a few months ago.
That was an accident.
I feel like
you just accidentally
wanted to take Justin Wong's name.
No, that was an accident.
Claim it. I'm gonna claim it.
No, because I remembered it wrong. Because like I remembered it was Wong, right?
Wow, you mixed up David Wong, the author, with Justin Wong, the fighting
guy.
game player that can't drive.
Yes. I messed them both up because it's been a long time since I watched John Dies at the End. So I was like, what the fuck was his name? I was like, oh yeah, it was Justin, right? And then after I did it, I was like, wait, no, it wasn't Justin.
Wait, fuck, that's the dude that lost to Daigo.
And I couldn't change my name because I had my name set up as something like fake, right?
Uh-huh.
But they're all like, oh, we want your fucking license and shit. I was like, fool,
Facebook asked for your license?
Facebook asked for my license and 2 other proof of identity. And I was all like, fool, I'm not doing that. Yeah.
Oh, I want to give Facebook my shit.
Exactly. I was like, nah, fuck that shit, right?
They already got it.
So I was Justin Wong for like a long ass time, and I was all like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna doctor some bills I got.
Uh-huh.
And I just put down David Wong. No joke. I put down that I got a name change, so I needed it to be David Wong now.
Dude, watch Facebook watch this and then come after him like, you're not actually David Wong.
You're not actually
Otto
David
Ayala.
Wong. You fucking brown ass motherfucker.
you expected us to believe you were Asian. We've been waiting for you to slip up all this time.
It was funny too, because for a while I kept getting like a lot of like Asian only dating sites.
Wow.
I know.
So you could have gotten on an Asian only dating website.
I could have. They've been all like, wait a second, where are you from? I'm all like,
you missed it.
Yeah.
You missed your opportunity. You should have taken the shot.
Yeah, I could have pretended to be like Filipino or something.
Hey, maybe the offer will come back around. You can pretend to be again.
Yeah.
Hey.
I could.
But wait, that's the lie then.
That's the lie.
You're not actually Asian.
I'm not actually Asian. That was the actual lie.
We discovered.
But also that other bit was also a lie too.
Oh, the whole part. Yeah. So
that has to be a lie.
So Otto Man's parents, this is all a lie. We're just speculating.
We're just hypothesizing.
Yeah. About if he had done that.
Yeah.
If I had done
So
that.
I have to ask, what are some movies or what are some things in entertainment media that have had a huge impact?
Bro, impact on my creativity? Dude.
Not just creativity, or just on your life in general.
Just things you enjoy too.
Well, I mean, it all falls into the same thing because everything I write, like, I pull it from like a bunch of different media I've like, consumed,
Mhm.
I'm not ashamed to say that. I fucking love that shit. There's a reason why I like it,
Oh, I think that goes for every creative individual.
Yeah, like I love this fucking The Evil Dead series. That's fucking sick.
Hell
John
yeah.
Carpenter makes really good movies. They Live, this fucking Apocalypse trilogy,
Mm-hmm.
bro. That one movie by Alejandro. I'm gonna
The
fuck
Holy
up,
Mountain.
Yeah, The Holy Mountain. Yeah.
Fuck that.
I'm gonna mess up his last name, so it's good that we
Jardowski.
Jodorowsky.
No, man,
I mean, since he's Spanish, I would assume that the J is like pronounced like an H.
Jodorowsky.
Yeah. Yeah. You're from El Salvador, man. Come on.
I'm from California, dude. My Spanish is bad.
Whatever. You've got it in your blood, man. I don't. So you got to be the one to pronounce it for us.
Jodorowsky.
I'll take it.
All right, but anyways, dude, that movie's funny though. You
I don't know, I
can,
just get like a bad vibe watching it. I'm like, nah, dude. It's like it's just.
bro.
something about
There's
it is
this,
So off-putting to me. Like,
bro.
I
There's
can't.
this scene where like this dude has an art gallery, right? And it's so fucking stupid because it's literally just tits, dicks, and vaginas fucking hanging out. And like he gets to like this one girl, like her vagina's popping out, and he's like fucking rubbing it and shit. I was all like, what the fuck is going on?
So I've
Hold on,
only
hold
seen.
on. I'm not done
By,
yet.
no, by all means.
Because
Continue.
he's also an inventor, and he creates a box which can determine if you're a good lover or not. So he gets his his driver, right? He gives him this giant fucking like silver rod that he's holding like this, right? And he's like fucking the box, but it's not working, right? So the guy's all
He's
like,
fucking the box with a giant silver rod.
yeah. He's all like, my driver, he's not a good lover, but my wife, she is. And so the wife like fucking strips off all her clothes, fucking grabs the fucking thing, and then she makes a baby with the giant fucking box.
Using the rod.
Yeah, using the rod. Like a tiny little box pops out and starts crying.
Yeah, this is why I no.
And
I
that's just a setup to who these people are, because like the Holy Mountain is about this guy just known as the Alchemist trying to get a bunch of people, like a group of people, right, to go to the Holy Mountain, because I think you need 9 people, right? And so they're all from like different parts of the galaxy, so they have like the thief, right, who is the Jesus Christ looking dude, right?
Okay.
He's from Earth. And then they have people from Mars, Jupiter, and when they're introducing them, they all have like their own thing, And it's really funny. Like it's just fucking humorous. Like it's
someone
stupid.
making
What?
such an RPG game. Yeah.
You
What
couldn't.
was he smoking?
Bro, he
wasn't
was
smoking.
he was smoking. He was doing
fucking-
acid. He was
yeah.
doing mushrooms. They even talk about like
Yeah.
LSD.
I know the dude is all into magic. That's the magic with a K at the end of it as well. So CK, and he's into psychotherapy and all of that stuff. Like Freudian, Jungian psychology.
Is it
and all
cool if
that
I
stuff.
spoil the movie right now, though, or no?
It's an old
Go,
movie.
go ahead. It's
All right. So
spoilers
like,
for a movie from the 70s.
So the ending of the movie is that they reach the Holy Mountain, right?
Okay.
And he plays the alchemist, the director, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's all like, zoom back camera, and it shows like everyone working on the film set, and that's how the movie ends. The whole thing was just a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a funny movie. It's really good.
I wanted to watch
It
this
gets you
movie at one
thinking.
point because I heard it was really trippy,
It is really trippy.
and then
it's
I don't know, hearing
to
about
the
this, I'm
point.
just like,
Bro,
what?
man, the thief gets turned
Dude, he
into
just
cake
describing,
Jesus.
Like literally, like only 2 scenes.
Bro, he gets
There's
roofie
so much more in
collided.
this movie.
Yeah, it's a really long movie.
That's what I'm saying. It's like even though I've watched it, I've forgotten most of it until he starts talking about it. And I'm just like, yeah, there you go.
I'll give it a shot.
They
but-
roofie collided the Jesus guy, and then they made him into like cake versions of him that they mounted onto crosses, and he wakes up after being roofied, right? And he starts crying. He's like, he doesn't talk though. So he grabs like the cake Jesus and starts eating it.
Wow.
I know it's a trippy movie, and that's one of the inspirations I have for like a lot of the stuff I work on.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell us about the things that you do.
I was gonna say that because like I'm trying to imagine what you
so
would sort of derive.
I just do like a sort of like jack of all trades sort of thing. I mean, I'm not good at anything I do, right? So let's just get that out there, all right? So I do the whole singing and the songwriting stuff, right?
Okay.
But I'm also trying to write down a story too, and I'm also trying to like draw shit, right? Terrible at all of that.
Okay.
But all the inspiration is from like different types of media. Very strong influences from Jim Morrison, a lot of like Apocalypse Now, stuff like that. War movies, just like trippy movies, horror movies,
Mm-hmm.
Like I just try to like get all of that and just cram it in as tightly as I can. For music, mostly what influences me would have to be like the 60s stuff, 60s, 70s, and then obviously like the glam metal stuff,
So with some of your big rock influences, you've talked about thrasher stuff, you've talked about things like...
Well, I mean, thrash is like very low on the list, but if we're talking about thrash, it'd definitely be Slayer and Anthrax.
Okay.
Like, those are what I like. And they're part of the big four, so it's kind of a cop-out, but... I don't listen to much thrash.
When you have I don't consider those things a cop out. When someone says like, "Oh, I like such and such popular thing," that's not a cop out because it's popular for a reason. A lot of people like it, and they did something right.
First episode of Who Are You?
It's also subtitled "Cop Out."
Yeah, a little
copping out.
Oh, what are we subtitling this?
Copping out.
Otto Man. This is Who Are You number 2. Otto Man.
No, it can't just be Otto Man. It has to be Otto Man.
Otto Man.
This is a bunch of A's added to it.
And just like ellipses.
Yeah. A's and ellipses.
From Yucatan Suckaman.
Yeah, from Yucatan Suckaman. Yucatan Suckaman.
Yeah, but the music thing is actually pretty interesting, right? So, obviously I was a kid, right?
Uh-huh.
Growing up, LA, we listened to a lot of rap, right? That's what was cool at the time, Like
Right.
what, I was like 4, it was like 1998, Listening to a bunch of stuff that I'm not even sure when they came out. Like, it's getting hot in here, so hot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you remember that shit. Yeah.
It's just all the pop stuff.
Yeah, all that pop crap, right?
You collaborated with someone on that, right?
I don't know, dude. That was so long ago, dude.
Yeah, the Hot in Here song.
Nelly's Band-Aid. He collaborated with his Band-Aid.
Maybe Cisco?
I don't know anymore.
But so I'm growing up with the rap stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, my dad tried getting me into like rock, because he was born in the 70s, so growing up, that's what he listened to mostly, right? He's very open though. He's not like one of those guys that's all like, oh, it's all about
He just
music.
wanted to introduce you to some of the stuff he liked.
Because he liked listening to that newer stuff, but he also liked listening to older stuff, right?
Yeah.
And me being fucking a child, I was all like, nah, fuck that shit. Like, who the fuck wants to listen to Queen?
So then when did you start getting into this
In
stuff?
high school.
High school.
In high
Okay.
school. Because that was around the time that my dad moved, like, to California, So I don't have anything really to remember him by. And, like, he left, like, a bunch of CDs, like... And it's just a bunch of random stuff. Like, we got, like, Damian Marley, We got Depeche Mode,
So you just started going through all
Pink
of
Floyd. Yeah, just going through all of them, popping on the CD, listening to that stuff.
So name some of the ones you liked.
Well...
I mean, aside from the ones you've already named, like Anthrax and Slayer.
Well, no, I didn't get that from him.
Oh,
I got that later on.
When you started
But at the
branching out and
time, it was like Pet Shop Boys. It was stuff like Pink Floyd, The Doors, obviously. I mentioned that.
David Bowie.
Yeah. No, actually, they didn't have...
But you're all in the glam.
I am all the
David Bowie's
glam.
one of the big glam dudes.
No, but I didn't listen to David Bowie until a little bit afterwards, though.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't get into glam rock.
So you loved David Bowie so much you started doing glam.
No.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Please
No.
tell me what's
No.
your honest opinion on David Bowie?
Oh, no. David Bowie is really good. I do like David Bowie.
There you go.
He's great.
Okay.
All right. There's nothing wrong with David Bowie.
Okay.
I do love David Bowie. But Mark Bolan is way better.
At glam.
Glam rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that, but David Bowie is
He
overall
invented glam rock. He is glam rock.
But
all right, without Electric
hold
Warrior,
on. Wait,
there
ready?
would be no.
Ready? I'm about to
rock.
strike a killing blow here.
Everyone
watching this video knows who David Bowie is, but I guarantee you, most of them do not know Mark Bolan.
But they only know,
win.
They only know him because he died recently, and he was in freaking Venture Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think that's the only reason why?
Yeah.
Okay, so when did Mark Bolan die?
He died. I think it was.
It was recently.
No, it wasn't.
Well,
I think he died.
I thought he
in,
died
the
after
80s.
David Bowie.
No, what?
What?
Way before David Bowie. He died in
No.
a car accident. Yeah. Let's look it up.
Fuck.
You want to look it up, dude?
Go for it.
Let's look it up.
I'm not doubting you. I'm just saying I thought it was recently. I thought
it was not recently. He died a while ago. That's Mark with a C.
Mark,
by the way.
Kay's just nodding like he knew this.
Yeah,
already.
he's all like, bro, I already knew this.
He's like, I know.
Bro, he didn't even die in the
Mark Bolan
80s.
too.
He died in 1977, dude.
Damn, that was okay.
Yeah.
Way earlier.
What is he, part of the 26 group?
No.
27, you mean? It's the
27
27
No,
club, See, you're not a real rock star.
no idea. Oh, 29.
29. So he
29.
wasn't
He was
27
pretty
club.
close. But he didn't die from like heroin or anything. He
Yeah,
died
he just
in a
died
car
in a
crash.
Car
Yeah.
crash, something normal.
It sucks because he was really good. He put out like quite a few albums, and you can get into them. They're all like really good. Most people just remember Electric Warrior and The Slider, but like the other ones are really good.
Well, if you were to give some Mark Bolan suggestions for people to start getting into his music.
Oh,
Throw 'em out there.
Teenage Dream is pretty cool. I like that one.
Oh, isn't that the Katy Perry song?
Bro,
This interview is over.
it's over now. It's over now. We're moving
just
on
gonna
from
get
this.
up.
We're moving on from this. All right.
No, okay. Teenage Dream and
Teenage Dream. All right. We got the Mambo Son, obviously. That's a really good one. I'm drawing a blank here.
that's fine. There you go. That's two of them. Those are songs or albums.
No. Those are songs. Those are songs.
So what is the appeal of like glam rock that that you just identify with? Like, I need this, or I need to dress like this, and whatnot.
It's so much just that it's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything gets so samey nowadays. Like people don't really look all that different. They like wear the same shit over and over. Like it's like, oh, is that dude's got like cargo pants and a t-shirt, or that Thrasher's got his fucking battle vest and just black pants and combat boots on.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's boring. Like why the fuck are you not gonna try like a little bit? Like. It's just all about like just making it yourself. Like I fucking sewed this crap on. I got like my pins and shit like that.
So is that what glam is then, as far as the definition goes? Is that just?
Well, glam's all about the presentation. It's how you present yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what's important.
So there's not really a set glam style.
No, there's not. There's no set glam style. Like everyone's got their own takes on it. Like Poison's got like that really effeminate look.
Mm-hmm.
They got like the white glove and the hat and stuff like that going like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Motley Crue, like for Shadow the Devil at least, like they had like all the spikes on them and shit like that. Wasp, their lead singer, he has like fucking buzz saws right here on the side of his arms. Like it's all different.
And so do you dress glam all the time, or is this just
No, dude, I do it all the time. The only time I'm not doing it is if like I'm doing a quick thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I have to go like deposit money into my bank, then
So is it because you don't want to look out of place, or because it takes time to
because
dress?
it takes time. I'm over here wrapping my bandana. I got this stuff right here. Like bro, like I'm gonna just pop this off. Like it's like stuck on it and everything.
It's like a work in progress.
It is. It takes me like time
How long
to do
does
this
it take
crap.
you to get dressed?
Sometimes it can take me like 20 minutes to get dressed, man. I have like a lot of stuff to put on.
Is that why you were late for this interview?
No, that's not what I was late for this interview.
That was Florida traffic.
That was just being fashionable.
Oh, it was being
Yeah.
fashionably
Glam.
late. Yeah, that's glam right there. Being Otto man late.
I'm not even like wearing all the stuff that I normally wear. Sometimes I got necklaces on, and then I got like the fucking scarves just put on, like under my belts.
Like, how do you do that here in Florida? Like, aren't you hot right now? I'm wearing a t-shirt and I'm like sweating a bit, and this is indoors.
I'll be honest, I'm pretty hot right now, actually.
What about when you're walking out on the street? Because we went out to downtown once and you were dressed like this.
It's pretty hot then too. Florida's pretty hot.
It's not
Yeah, I
even
mean,
just hot, it's humid
you
as
could
well.
do glam, obviously without the jacket and stuff. Like if I just had the leggings on and maybe like the bandana and the shirt,
Okay.
that works.
But could you do without that and still be glam? Like what if someone wanted to do glam but just wearing jeans?
I'm gonna tell you, well, probably not just wearing jeans. It'll have to be like skinny jeans or something
Okay.
with like some sort of print. Because it's you don't just want to.
So
be
then
like,
there is something that defines it as glam.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Like-
not just like, I'm feeling this outfit. So
Yeah,
it's
you're not
glam.
gonna walk out like looking like fucking MC Hammer and be like, yeah, I'm glam.
Okay. Well, what would that be?
I guess it's more of like the liberation of like not being conformed to like gender roles, because like those fools, they didn't go to the male section to go buy their clothes.
They were buying women's clothes.
I'm buying women's clothes. This is a women's jacket. This is women's fucking leggings.
What about the t-shirt?
Nah, I just sort of
You
like
just cut
cut
it
it.
in
Yeah, I
half.
just
Okay.
cut it. Yeah.
So you've turned it into
A
like
midriff.
a belly shirt, a
Yeah.
midriff shirt, which guys usually do not have. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's
Well, they
seen.
used to in the 80s.
But anyways, you're completely right. Yeah, it is from the 80s because that's where glam metal
Got
started.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so midriff shirts for men
Yeah.
was a thing in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's when they started doing it. That's when
Oh.
glam metal started, man.
Yeah.
With Motley Crue, dude.
Now I was gonna ask, do you hate it when people confuse glam metal with like hair metal?
Well, no, that's more of like
what is
a.
the difference between them?
Okay, so there's no difference because hair metal is just a derogatory term for it.
Yeah.
Because that's all like people saw. They're like a bunch of like guys with like big poofy hair.
Okay.
Which-
like perms almost.
Yeah. Well, hairspray.
Yeah.
Oh, hairspray.
Yeah, it's hairspray. Yeah.
I was thinking of it.
There is a glam metal sound, right? Like you can hear it with like Poison,
Mhm.
like Talk Dirty to Me. Like that's a very obvious like kind of in between poppy and metal,
Mhm.
like sound going for it. But you got bands like Bon Jovi, which that was just all pop,
Yeah.
And then you got bands like Wasp, which is basically sleaze, like they're like talking about like, I'm an animal, I fuck like a beast,
And where does Kiss fall? into
Kiss is a okay. So the thing about Kiss is that they started off as glam rock, obviously, in
Mhm.
the different '70s, but they did have their hair metal phase, like through and through, where like they dropped all that makeup
Yeah.
and they did do the hairspray stuff. I forgot what album it was,
I know.
but it's an album cover. It's so funny.
Yeah,
but,
I didn't know that. I was
yeah.
They're like, we gotta
learning
keep
here.
up with these new young kids.
I'm
that are-
learning
Pretty
about
much.
rock history.
Yeah. So, but like they just, but their stuff like wasn't really like that glam sound.
Mhm.
I mean, it was still mostly what they were doing, just like the heavy metal stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. So,
But they're not really considered heavy metal today, right? These names keep changing, or these genre names keep changing.
You can just
Now
call
they're-
them glam metal. I
Yeah.
mean, people don't really care. I mean, this is just like a whole thing. Like, you can't really like. I mean, you can differentiate it, but it's all like falling into it. Like I don't care that L.A. Guns like sounds different to Dawkins or anything like that. Like
Mhm.
I love listening to both of them. They're cool. I can listen to Vane and shit like that. Like it's all good to me at least.
So you don't even really care. It's just if you like
Yeah.
the sound, you like it.
Yeah.
And the
I mean,
same
there are
with
some
the-
bad glam metal bands that they weren't popular for a reason.
Well, that's different. That's just you're saying that
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
bad music. You're not talking about
Yeah.
the genre being bad.
No, yeah. For the most part, the genre is pretty good, and it's pretty different too. Cause like, I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but like a lot of thrash metal bands, like you hear the drums, it's just just like that the entire time. It's like, bro, like I can only listen to that so many times. Like I got a thrash metal playlist, and then like after like 30 minutes, I have to change it because
like all the songs.
yeah,
sound
all the
same.
songs have the same drum beat. It's like,
That's
bro,
that
change it
machine-
up.
That machine gun drum, right? It's like,
No, not that. No, not even that, dude. I'd have to play it for you to hear it. But like, if you listen to like a few songs, you'll get it.
Okay. So it's just something that you basically acquired an ear for.
Yeah. Actually, my friend pointed it out to me because I didn't even realize it at first. Yeah.
But were you still getting that effect before? That was like if you listened to too much of it, you had to change it.
Nah, not really, but now I do.
Oh, so now because you're conscious.
Yeah,
aware of
I'm
it.
conscious of it. Yeah.
Funny how that works, right?
But it was really funny because, like, in high school, right? I'm here in Florida, right?
Yeah.
I went to a school where they had like uniforms, right? So I didn't really have to like wear anything. So when I got out of high school, like I was just wearing a t-shirt and jeans, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I was always interested in like the whole glam metal look, you know? Honestly, I was.
So even that far back.
Yeah, that far back, I was kind of into it because, like, you know, I listened to like Van Halen and Motley Crue, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't listen to that many glam metal bands back then. I just knew like really popular ones. That's it. And I was just all like, but I don't have no idea how I'm gonna pull it off, you know? Like, I don't know where to buy clothes. I just gotta, you know, I'm just getting fresh into college, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just had uniforms. That's it. So, like, I don't even know where to buy clothes. And I don't even know if they make these in, like, men's sizes. Little did I know, obviously you don't get it in men's sizes.
Gotta go
Extra
to the
large women's size.
Straight up.
So you go into the store and you're just browsing the women's section.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten any weird looks, or do people ask you questions?
Sometimes, but it's really funny because, like, sometimes, like, oh, you getting something for your girlfriend? Like, nah, I'm getting it for me.
So you just don't care. You're just totally like fuck.
No,
with
yeah.
things.
Because I got my friend in California, right? Like, we both, like, decided on it, like, one time. Because, like, they were, like, talking about, they're like, oh, this guy likes glam metal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they were talking down about him. They're like, glam metal sucks, you know? And I was all like, what do you mean? Glam metal's cool. I like glam metal.
Did you fight him?
No, I didn't fight him. But
I'll play it off.
but I was all like, what do you mean? Glam metal's cool. I fucking love that shit. So I started talking to him about it. And then I was all like, bro, we should dress up as glam metal. And he was like, bro, we should do that. And that's why we started doing it.
So they went from thinking glam metal.
No. Me and my friend.
Oh, okay.
Like, we're like probably two of the few people that actually dress up like that
Okay.
in LA.
So so you two are the special group. Is this the friend that's part of the band too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're both the two glam guys in LA. So even in LA, your style stands out, not just here.
No, yeah, totally. No one dresses like that in LA, man.
Do you get a lot of questions on the street? People stopping you and asking you like, "Are you in a band?" Like, do they actually pick up on that?
Well, yeah, but I mean that's just normal. Like you can be wearing like thrash metal clothes and they'd be like, "Yo, you're in a band." It's if you got a metal look, they're gonna think you're in a band.
All right.
Like, come on, you dress up like a rock star. People are gonna be all like, "Oh, he's a rock star."
I'm just curious. I'm just curious as to your experience out there in LA, because I feel like you'd see a lot more.
You do see a lot more rockers over there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I know here you get questions all over the place.
But a lot of those rockers actually do have bands, though.
Are you implying you don't have a band?
No. I'm saying they do have bands, as in like it's not weird to ask them that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many, aside from your three groups that you hang out with, how many other rockers do you know, and do you have any rivals, competitors?
No, well, I'm not trying to do that for glam metal stuff, because it's like something that died in the 90s.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you basically have a monopoly on the glam metal market right now.
Yeah, because like that's what you want it to be,
Yeah.
You want to be different. Like there's that band Salem's Lot, right?
No.
I don't. You never heard of them? Well, I actually got their pin because I want to go see them with the whiskey, right here. But they dress up like a glam metal look. They don't have the glam metal sound because they do their own thing. It's just cool, obviously, right?
Yeah. They just
But,
like the aesthetic.
Yeah. Like they have like this dude on bass. I think he wears like a leather kimono.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. He's actually Asian though. He's not like just some white dude in it, but.
Okay.
But
that is cool though. Fucking.
It is.
That actually
it
reminds me
cool.
of like something you'd see in fucking.
I wanted
Final Fantasy.
to take a picture with him, but I couldn't.
Dude, just imagine if like a guy dressed up as, I don't know if you ever seen the movie Six String Samurai.
No, I haven't seen that one. No.
I think you told me about that. Isn't it like he's like almost like a Sentai superhero, but with a guitar? Is that the?
No, the guy looks like Buddy Holly.
Okay. I don't know.
And he's like he's got a guitar and he's like samurai. It's like apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
And literally he battles. Spoiler. He battles death with like a guitar battle.
Oh, okay.
And the death
I don't know.
himself is kind of like he's He's Slash.
He's Slash.
Is it like
It's
literally
great.
Slash
It's not
playing
literally
him?
Slash,
Okay,
but, like, they
but
based
It's supposed to
off
look
Slash.
like Slash.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I
they
don't
have
like
the
GNR, by
most
the way.
Epic guitar battle ever.
And this
Like,
is live action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's live action. That's cool. Yeah.
Was it a Japanese thing or?
No.
Is okay, so it's American.
Yeah, I think it's American. Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, Salem's Lot, they do the glam metal look, right? Actually, I think the fool, like was saying, he gets like a fire extinguisher sometimes, and he just sprays people in the crowd with a fire extinguisher.
This is like actual fire extinguisher stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't that like some kind of chemical?
The show must go on. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. Like they like doing like the whole live stuff because like they do a lot with it. It's all about showmanship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they also get a lot of hate though, because they got the glam metal look, even though they don't actually play glam metal.
Oh, so people that are fans of the glam metal music.
No. I mean, they get hate from people just in general. Like
Just
people
in
hate
Okay.
Salem's Lot.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
I
don't understand.
Like you could look it up right now. A bunch of articles are all like, "Oh, I don't get why they're using this tired out look and shit like that." It's like, bro, it's been like fucking 20 years,
But here's the
almost
thing.
30 years
They're
now.
doing it smart because people are talking about it.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, it's like any kind of fame is good,
yeah,
even if it's
that's
infamy.
just getting their name out there
Yeah.
more and more. You make it hard.
Yeah, I mean, they don't give
Yeah,
a
because
shit.
they're always going
Yeah.
to find their niche
Yeah.
if they're getting coverage like that.
The only thing I think they don't like, because I was talking to one of the guys, I forgot who it was. I think it might have been Jet. I don't remember. But I think he was saying like he was getting tired of like the playing, because like it's mostly just him and a bunch of old dudes, Cause
Meaning in the crowd, like they're.
no, like other bands that play with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like it's mostly old dudes.
So these are young guys, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like in their 20s. Yeah.
And you said it's Salem's Lot, like with a Z.
No, I didn't say
No.
that. I said
Yeah.
Salem.
Okay, it sounded like you said it like a Z.
No, Salem's Lot like the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Gotcha.
But I think they got additional T. I think that's what it is.
So Salem's Lot, 2 T's.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I catch that show. I was a fan.
All right. I think that about wraps up all the questions I have, especially since my mental script, whatever script I had prepared in my head is gone. Unless
Bro, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Like I don't even know.
A part 2 in the
part
future
2, yeah.
next year when he
Me
comes
too.
to hell.
When it comes to
Comes
hell.
back to hell.
Oh yeah.
Well, he came in the hell season this time.
Yeah.
Last time he came at the tail end of it when we were moving into back into summer from Florida's summer, which is hell, to
Yeah.
fall, which is
Fall, summer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Florida's weird like that. Like I said, it's summer,
It's different seasons of summer.
summer, hell, summer, hell. But yeah. So is there anything you would like to add before we close out?
Oh yeah.
Otto Man.
Definitely play games by Pseudo 51.
Oh,
Fucking love that dude.
Damn, why didn't you bring this up before, man?
It's your
Because-
job to bring it up.
Because there's too much influences. It'd be like 5 hours of me just talking about one guy.
We're already at an hour and some change.
So it's good to just
we
cut
had
it off
we had
right
a good
now.
few minutes where
Yeah.
I was blanking out. Yeah, so everyone, this has been Otto Man of Yucatan Suckaman. I'm Zia,
I'm Kit.
and thank you for watching. We'll
Later,
see you next
geekers.
I
Later,
straight up
geeker.
burped. I'm not gonna lie. I burped like when I was saying when I'm like, I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.